we keep bumping into each other. You were at the Beverly Hills Film and New Media Festival, I think, about 2 years ago. Then we were at the festival in New York.
I was at that one last year.
You were at that one last year. Was it last year? And then and then I saw you in New York. You were at the one.
New York International.
The New York International Film Festival, and then of course you're here at the festival.
I have 3 films in this.
3.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't win, I tell you, I don't know what.
Tonight,
3 is a charm.
Tonight is Actors Anonymous.
Wow. So what's that about, Sally?
It's about actors who are completely and totally crazed by their auditions, and so they don't want to audition anymore. So they go to a support group to try and drop out of auditions. But they're incredibly manic about not being able to. And so we have me and Renee Ashton, who I'm sure will come up here.
I would hate that.
And Renee wrote this, and she actually wrote my part for me.
Hi. And Lorenzo Lamas. Yes, and Charlene Tilton.
Wow, that's quite a cast. How long is the movie?
It's a pilot. It's 22 minutes.
So it's for a TV show, hopefully. Right. Very good. Now, Sally, you've been working a lot lately. I mean, you've been not only do these 3, but you some of your other projects that you've been working on. I'm very curious. I don't know if I ever asked you. What was the first project you ever did as an actress?
First, I wanted to complete my thought.
Okay.
Thank you for indulging.
You're very welcome. No problem.
Tomorrow at this festival, I star in Jay Kamen's Not Your Time with Jason Alexander.
Excellent film. Friend of mine, Jay.
And Kathy Najimy. Yeah. Very funny musical. And then tomorrow night, I star in Paul Cruz, Latin actor, here in this festival.
Oh, my God. You're dominating this festival.
Yeah.
Like the Golden Globes.
Yes. And next week, I go to Houston for the World Fest Houston Film Festival. Wow. International Film Festival, where a film I starred in, a feature called Archaeology of a Woman, premieres a week from tomorrow.
You have fire in those eyes. I can see it. You still got a lot of fire and a lot.
Yeah.
So when I know that
there's one more project I'd like to mention.
No problem.
Just finished post-production on Broken Roads, a feature I did where I get to be the most emotional grandmother you can ever hope to meet. I mean, she's fire. She's total fire. Yeah.
Well, I can see that. There's probably just drawing from some experience there.
Yeah. It's fun getting to play grandmothers.
Well, you could play. You have a large range. You've been doing this for a long time. You can jump in and out of all kinds of roles, I guess.
Yeah.
What was your favorite role?
Anna. My name is Anna Rokova. I come from Prague, Czechoslovakia. What you want? I don't want to talk about my personal life. No.
How do you jump from role to role? Is it hard to get emotionally into that frame of mind when you jump in from character?
All I know how to do in this life is act. My whole life has been about acting, so it's really quite easy at this point.
Do you use the Strasberg or the...
Well, yes. I studied with the man 25 years. I taught for him 20 years.
You taught for him? Wow.
Oh, yeah, at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute, the Actors Studio. But I believe that good acting is good acting. It doesn't really matter. It matters somewhat. I'll tell you what matters is if you're truthful. If you're truthful, then you can generally tell someone's had a lot of good training. If you indicate, if you just like say the words and look pretty and move well, then usually it's bad acting. And so you have to go to your gut. And
how would you compare that to, just not to touch on, but like method acting, like Pacino, who gets into character for many months to...
Well,
is that a good idea?
Al Pacino was in class with me, as was Robert De Niro. We were all in class together with Lee Strasberg. And preparing for many months, sometimes you don't have the luxury of many months. It depends on the situation. If you do, then I strongly advise it. But if you don't have that luxury, which a lot of people who do indies and low-budget films, they don't have months and months to prepare.
Like about 5 minutes, right?
About 5 minutes. So you go down the script and you say, okay, what am I talking about really? Well, like in Anna, when she kept getting rejected and rejected and rejected, my character, I just used the industry and how many times I've been rejected in this industry. So I didn't have to work very hard on that.
Well, you haven't been that rejected. You've done a lot of movies.
No, but I'm not Meryl Streep. I'm not, getting all.
She's not you either, though.
That's true. But I mean that in the best sense of the word. That I know the gifts I've been given and all the blessings, and this town has treated me well. But I also know that I can do anything she can do, and I haven't had those opportunities. So when I get to do Anna and play an actress who's rejected, I think about the industry. I think about, and also I think about how women who are married to men in this industry have a much easier time of it. A woman who's alone and independent, somehow we're alien. The men who run the industry don't quite trust women who are independent as much. You can't name me one woman who isn't married. I mean, tell me. I challenge you.
Anybody out there know any one woman that is not married that's made it? The consensus is no. You are right.
They're all married. Now, I intend to be married. You know, yeah.
Anybody in mind?
Yeah,
Or
I have somebody in mind, but I don't know whether that person wants to be married.
Might be good to start off with dating a little. You know, kind of start take it
jump
slow.
right in the frying pan.
There you go. Well, that would have been the other movie, One Nighter. That was actually.
You know, I'm really thrilled with my life of independent films.
Can you tell? I mean, you had an extraordinary career. Can you tell some of the folks out there, some of your, the bigger movies? I mean, you've got so many. Just
my highlights.
The highlights of your.
Being the burlesque dancer with Robert Redford in The Sting.
Excellent.
Being the communist girlfriend of Barbra Streisand in The Way We Were.
Oh man.
Being the sexy rock star with Kevin Costner in Revenge. Being the completely oversexed Oklahoma babe who's hanging out with Tom Waits in Cold Feet. Being the mother of Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson and Ron Howard's Ed TV.
Oh, that's great.
Being the very loquacious waitress with Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty.
What an incredible resume.
It goes on. There's 7 pages on IMDb.
Just a couple more. It's so exciting.
Roseanne, the mother of Johnny Galecki, who marries her daughter. I get to hit him in the face and kick him out of my house. I don't know. Best of the best. I have a lot of fans who like Taekwondo.
Yeah.
And they stop me on the street and they say, Coach Wade. So, James
What an
Earl
extraordinary career. And we're so honored to have you here actually a couple of times now. We've been here,
Yeah.
last year, like you said, and then again here with 3 movies in the festival.
Yeah.
So are you ever going to produce, or are you going to just stay?
I have produced. I've produced many, many times. I'm not producing currently. Well, yes, I am. I'm the associate producer of Broken Roads, and in that capacity, I brought in 2 writers to help with the final rewrite, and I brought in a composer, musician,
Right.
who has 4 or 5 songs in it. And I'm usually wearing a number of different hats.
Well, it's an amazing. It's always fun to talk to you. I really, and I don't know if I did mention this, that you're on the cover of a drama log way back when they used to have drama log, and I got to get that to you.
I think that was when I did In the Boom Boom Room by
You're
David.
on the cover of that. I just had kept it for some reason, and you're on the cover. It was like probably about 20 years ago, right? Something 15 years ago.
Same nose.
Beautiful nose. You're a beautiful woman. I'm so honored to be here with Sally Kirkland. She's an extraordinary lady. She got some dynamite in her eyes. Let me see. She got some fire in those eyes. And she's at 3 films in our festival here at Festival Week, and we're very excited about that. So we'll catch up with you on Saturday, which is tomorrow, with Jay's film.
4 o'clock.
And we'll talk to you more about that tomorrow. Listen, thank you so much for joining us, Sally. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.